A huge shout out to these young women from Milwaukee. They were both accepted into 37 colleges.
Honestly, we're pushing for 40 college acceptances, but we ended up getting like 37. I was like, oh man, but it's like we still did good.
Right.
That's not all. They were offered more than $1 million in scholarships. Of course, Ariana and Ariel had the highest GPAs in their graduating class. Both decided to study nursing at Marquette University. All right, what's the secret, Smarty Pants?
You can do anything that you want to do as long as you put your mind to it.
Now that's good to know.
Teased you with some probably pretty terrible dancing, but the inspiration came from a teacher in Tennessee who's much better.
Search Alexandra Piper on Twitter or YouTube, and this is what you will find. Videos of the special education teacher dancing.
I recorded like videos and things like that, like of me reading stories, and then that's how the whole dancing thing came out of it.
When Buchanan Elementary School in Murfreesboro called off school for the rest of the year, Miss Piper had to think on her feet to reach her kindergarten through second grade students.
It's really hard being not just 6 feet apart, but across the county and not being able to help them in the best way possible.
Normally, she takes things a little day by day with her students who all have disabilities.
Sometimes you just take a lesson and or take a day and do life skills.
But the pandemic has made her a little more strategic.
I call parents at least twice a week or at least once a week. And so a lot of times it's like, hey, if I need to be your therapist today, I'll be your therapist for a day.
It was during one of those phone calls recently that she suggested her families take dance breaks like they do in class.
Dancing is almost like a universal language. Some kids, even though they do have communication needs, they're going to dance in some way, shape, or form.
The flow, the crow.
It's why she's now made a handful of these public dance videos for parents to show students.
Is it embarrassing sometimes? Oh, absolutely. But it's also helpful, I think, to the kids.
It's still a struggle for Miss Piper to provide special education from afar. But if this can help bridge some of the gap and help parents, dance-alongs it is.
They are my pride and joy. Do we have some hard times and I know that they sometimes get frustrated with me? Oh, absolutely. But they are still my kids at the end of the day. I know I don't have any kids of my own and everything, but these kids are my family. And I think I would do anything for my family, so.
Day to celebrate. No chocolate covered candy hearts.
Assistant principal of the Bronx Studio School for Writers and Artists, Carrie Bino, doesn't even like to sing karaoke, but here she is singing for her students.
I just called to say I love you.
It wasn't what I thought we'd be doing, but I think it brings a lot of joy to the staff, the students, and the families.
Bino came up with a creative way to use videos on Instagram every Friday to get her students focused and having fun. They used to have flash dance Fridays outside their school on the sidewalk to motivate students to be on time.
We still needed to have our flash dance fun Friday, so we started to do it virtually and through videos, and it's, the kids between Twitter and Instagram, the kids were just loving.
Being cooped up in their homes really got their creative juices flowing.
Left foot, right foot, now left foot, right foot.
They've made one video a week for the past 8 weeks, posting them on Instagram every Friday morning. From teachers singing ballads.
I just called to say how much I care.
To tossing a roll of toilet paper to music. The stars here are students and teachers. Even the principal takes part. That's her with her dog reading To Kill a Mockingbird in her living room.
We kind of make fools out of ourselves, but it's what we do for the kids. There's some hidden talents that we didn't know about that we found out about. A lot of our teachers that we had no idea.
Or are you finding out that?
I don't have any now.
What was happening? What was happening?
Students like 17-year-old Yasel Nunez and 16-year-old Makeda Ramsey say it makes them feel connected.
I'm in this group chat with my friends, and every time a video comes out, they're like, oh my God, this is so corny, but it's so cool. It's fun to see them dance and get out their comfort zone.
Making it a little bit ridiculous, but that way they can feel that we're in this together.
I just called to say how much I care.
We have to celebrate a really good hair day. We have one more incredible story coming up for you.